the man who's most likely to respond when he hears Soup's on Soupy Sales.
Well, thank you, John Hoffman. And we started this show Monday by candlelight, and it only lasted a week. And here's the young lady who helped to keep that candle glow. Right, gang?
Right.
Meredith McCray.
Thank you, Susie. I would now like to introduce to you Mr. George M. Cohan II, Joel Gray.
It was George M., Joel G. Now here's Arlene F.
And now here is Mrs. Bruner's darling little boy, Wally.
I don't know really what to say. But thank you, Arlene. And welcome to What's My Line. During the next 30 minutes, you're going to meet some interesting people engaged in the most unusual occupations, which we hope will baffle this panel of experts. And in addition, the panel will face a mystery celebrity guest just a bit later on. And Soupy already looks baffled, and the first challenger hasn't even arrived. But now, are you all set, panel?
Yes.
Let's meet our first challenger. Would you enter and sign in, please? Darnella? Harold? Mrs. Harold, where are you from?
Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn, New York. Well, you have some friends out here with you?
Yeah, I see.
Yes. Panel, may I tell you that Mrs. Harold is salaried and deals in the service which she carries out on the telephone. And now let's show the audience just what that service is. Remember, please, panel, it's a service, she is salaried, and let's begin with Arlene.
Thank you, Wally. Mrs. Harold, your service on the telephone, does it give some kind of information?
Yes.
In a sense, yes.
Do you call people rather than they're calling you?
Yes.
Do you make appointments for people?
No.
No, that's one down, Soupy Sales.
Darnella, this service that you do on the telephone, do you ever sing when you call these people?
Yes, I do.
Do you call up people and sing happy birthday?
Yes.
You know, I think that is the greatest thing in the world, to do that with somebody who's having a birthday. That is the most fascinating thing, that someone to call you up and sing you happy birthday.
You really like that?
Yeah.
You really like that?
I really do. I think it's beautiful.
You think it's great?
Yeah.
And you really enjoy it?
Let us hear it.
Okay, what do you say? I think we should give him a sample of your singing right now.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so let's have, if everything's set, just a minute. If everything's set, let's have the sample right now, if we can, of the tape that you made earlier today of singing something, okay? Let's listen.
Hello, this is Sales, please. Good evening, Mrs. Sales. West Union calling. We have a telegram for you. And it reads, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Soupy. Happy birthday to you. That's from the gang. What's my line?
No, but you know, I tell you what's wild. I've had that happen a few times, and sometimes you get people on and they go, is this Soupy Sales? Yes. And then they go, you know, and it's so funny.
Well, I bet you get a lot of reaction when you call people.
Yes, we do. Each one is different, too, I think.
Well, what is the standard reply that you get?
Well, most of the time, they don't believe you quite as they say until actually they get the copy made.
Oh, then you send them a copy of the
Yes,
telegram.
You sang it first and send it out by messenger if they like. If not, just drop it in the mail.
But you work for Western Union,
Yes.
is that right? And are there other messages besides happy birthday?
Oh, yes, we sing for anniversaries and Valentine's. We also do.
You know, I was amazed at how many people deliver or order singing telegrams. How many do you do a day?
Oh, anyway, from 35, 50 maybe a day.
35 to 50 each day. And do sometimes they say they want you to sing a special song? Do you sing special songs?
No,
I mean, do you take requests?
They ask for it quite a bit, but unfortunately we don't. Only the birthdays, anniversaries, seasonal type things.
I see. How long have you been doing this?
For about a year and a half, sir.
About a year and a half. Well, you made Soupy very happy. You sang happy birthday to him, John Allen, and he enjoyed it very much, and we enjoyed having you on What's My Line. Thank you,
Great
Mrs.
fun.
Thank you. And I want to say that was purely and strictly coincidence that Soupy happened to guess what the particular thing was and go on and say, you know, how much he really liked it and admired it. And it just so happened that she had made the tape earlier. So
I'm very flattered.
So we thought of you, Soupy. Now we'll be back to meet another challenger as What's My Line continues. Will our next challenger enter and sign in, please? Jordan Klein. Mr. Klein, where are you from?
Miami Beach, Florida.
And then is very typical of your part of the country, isn't it?
Right.
Panel, may I tell you that Mr. Klein is self-employed and deals with the product, and now let's show the audience just what his line is. Please remember, he is self-employed. There is a product, and let's begin with Meredith McCrae.
Is your product alive, or has it ever been alive?
No?
That's one down. Joel Gray.
Is your product used mostly by men?
Yes.
Is your product connected with a sporting activity?
It could be.
Is it used outside the house?
Yes.
Is it used near the water?
Yes.
Does it have something to do with boating? Connected with boating in some way?
Yes, in
Loosely.
some way, loosely.
Having to do anything to do with skiing, water skiing?
No.
No, that's two down. Arlene.
Thank you. Does it have anything to do with skin diving?
It's possible.
It's possible.
May I say yes? It may well have something to do, may well be related to that particular activity.
Do you have anything to do with the skin diving uniform or the aqualung?
No.
No, that's three down. Scooby Sales. The original skin diver.
That's right. You jump into a big pile of skin.
I was talking about when you were a kid in West Virginia.
No, the mosquito is the original skin diver. This product that you make, does it ever go underwater?
Yes.
Well, is this the type of thing that if I was like a deep sea diver or that type of a thing, is it something that would power me along underneath the water?
It could do that, yes.
Yes.
Well, it has to be one of those kind of things that when you go underwater, they use them, and it has a propeller type thing that you hold on while they guide you. You guide it, but it runs.
Do you have a name for that?
Yes, it's called the underwater power yourself when you're underneath with the swimsuit, and it guides you around.
I'd have to say no.
You'd have to say no to that.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, you're the expert on it, so he has to say no. That's four down. We go to Meredith.
Well, can a man get inside this underwater?
Yes.
Well, I can't think of the name of this thing either, but
The diving
is it
bell.
one of those things, yeah, is that what they call it, that the guys get in when they go down to look at the fish?
Oh, a diving bell?
Well, is that what it's called? Bathoscope, I thought it was
Oh, a
called.
bathoscope.
Well,
No.
No, that's five down. Joel Gray.
But it is something you get into.
Yes.
Fin?
Is it Fens?
Is it Finn?
No.
No, that's 6 down, Orleans.
And it's not that diving bell that you get into.
No, it's not a diving bell.
That's right. It is not that diving bell.
Is it just one? Oh, well, I gotta know. All right.
Well, you are right in assuming it is not a diving bell, so you really didn't get it.
Well, is it something that goes over only the head?
No.
No, that's 7 down, Soupy.
Well, now, wait a minute. This thing is run like with the power and everything,
That's
right?
correct.
Now, you get inside this thing, it's like a one-man submarine.
That's it.
Or a two-man submarine.
Really, what he makes are two-man. Is it two-man submarine?
Or one man and a girl is all right.
Or a man and a girl submarine. But it's a lot cozier that way, and you have company this way. And who buys two-man submarines?
Well, all
Two
kinds,
men.
no, there can be a girl involved, but I think I have that on my mind, I think. But governments, oil companies, and individuals, the pleasure.
Are they quite expensive?
They run anywhere from $800 up, way up, depending upon the depth and so on that they're going to run. We build them as deep to operate as deep as 600 feet.
Well, did the Japanese really develop these during World War II?
They had some, so did the English, and so did we.
But was the first one the Japanese?
I don't think it was, no.
You don't think it was? Well, do you design them, or do you use
Yes,
them as well?
we design them and use them.
In other words, you're sort of the experts with what you can do with a two-man submarine. I presume you're available for hire
That's correct, yes.
in that type of thing. Well, I think we'd like to see some of the submarines in action. I thought Soupy had it at first.
I did,
talking
too.
about the thing. But he's brought some film along of the submarines, and so you tell us what it is as we watch.
This is one that was used in an Ivan Torres film where Soupy was not too long ago. And it's a two-man sub, as you can see, with the two hatches. And this now will be lowered over the side. They're used for underwater photography or just search for pipelines, running pipelines or cables.
How expensive is this model?
This one here is $8,500. And it'll go to 300 feet. And there it goes, and occasionally they even come back.
That's a consoling thought.
Yes, it's particularly so since I like to be outside taking pictures of it. And
Is it powered electrically?
it's powered electrically, and the life support inside is 8 hours. This is a little underwater torpedo. This is more closely what Soupy was talking about, I think. And this, you can do rolls and loops with it and fly this.
What is the
similar
thing?
to an
It
airplane.
looks like it has a tail.
Well, it's a tow line. We were towing something in a picture, and this was unhooked, and this is not part of the picture, obviously, since somebody's just playing, and here's the second one. These are almost like flying aircraft. That's the tow line that you see there. And here's a submarine getting ready for a shot in a picture called...
Very interesting. Now, I suppose for a person that has everything, that might well qualify for something to put on the Christmas tree.
Yes, you should be the first one on your block to have one.
The soup,
Got like a big rubber duck, it'll be good for bathtubs.
yeah, you'd take a pretty good-sized
Yeah.
bathtub. But you did some work for movies, too, didn't you?
Yes.
With your submarine.
Right. We built the stuff for Thunderball and all of the underwater submarines and the tow scooters. And we do a lot of drive-in tours and MGM.
Very interesting, Mr. Klein, and may I say, I hope they keep coming back. Not only
I'm
for
with
more
you.
submarines, but back to the surface as well.
Exactly.
Thank you, Mr. Klein.
Thank
for being
you.
with us on
It's been a
What's My
pleasure.
Line. And of course, as usual, I forgot to mention even the manufacturer's name of that particular submarine. It's Mako Products, a division of Underwater Incorporated in Miami, Florida. And we'll be back to meet our mystery guest as What's My Line continues. Line, when we meet our mystery guest, panel of the blindfolds in place.
Yes, they are.
All right, mystery challenger, would you enter and sign in, please? I think it's a apparent our mystery guest has arrived and is now beside me. I will remind you panelists one question at a time. I'll give you 3 minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest, and we'll begin with Soupy Sales.
Well, that wonderful outburst of applause and reception indicates that you are very popular. Are you in show business?
Yes.
Are you primarily known for motion pictures? What? Are you primarily known for motion pictures?
Yes. Joel Gray.
Are you in a motion picture recently opened in the New York area, like in the past 2 weeks?
No. That's a no. Arlene.
Have you appeared in the theater as well?
Yes. Soupy.
Your familiarity in movies and the theater, are you also a director and a writer?
No. No. Narrative.
Are you currently appearing on a Broadway stage?
Yes.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Joel? Okay.
You're currently appearing in the Broadway stage. Are you in a play about the Black Revolution?
No. Arlene.
Well, are you in a play in which you are present almost at all times on the stage and have been praised as giving one of the brilliant performances this year in a play called Jimmy Shine? Are you Dustin Hoffman?
Yes. The last 2 years have been pretty good, haven't they?
Yes. Well, you know, the voice, I thought it sounded like Peter Ustinov. That's why I asked if you're a writer and director.
Well, I knew it was you, and I love you.
Thank you.
I really do. I think you're just a marvelous actor. And you look very much like my boyfriend. And so that's another reason, too.
What's his line?
He's an actor, too. His name is Greg Malavy, but a lot of people have told him that he looks like you. But I think you're just marvelous. I love you in a graduate.
Would you two... Would you two like to get together and pick out furniture?
Mr. Hoffman, I must say that you made all older women wish they were Anne Bancroft. But apart from that, your performance in Jimmy Shine is so complete and so remarkable that I don't know how you do it twice a day. Do you have to take a real rest period in between? Are you very tired after one show?
Yes, but I was tired in rehearsal.
I bet you were. Had you danced before?
No, and I'll never dance again.
You'll never dance again. Everybody has to go and see him because it's a remarkable performance.
Thank you. I was going to use another voice, but I didn't know that Joel was on a panel. And it was a voice that he knew.
That I would have gotten
because
immediately.
we were in a play together off Broadway a few seasons ago.
And he was brilliant then, too.
And so was Joel.
Which play was this which one?
Harry Noon and Night. We were homosexual lovers.
But he was.
Well, you're now in plays that must be a nice change for both of you.
Good for our families, too.
Jimmy Shine and George M. Cohen, they get together.
On daytime television.
But, you know, not only do you have a hit on Broadway, but you also have The Graduate, which is still playing to big audiences, and you're on another movie as well, aren't you? Soon, or have you started it, or is it finished? Or?
It's finished. It will be out in April. It's called The Midnight Cowboy, and it stars the newcomer John Voight, and it's directed by John Dustin.
And so Dustin Hoffman, certainly, as I say, the last couple of years have been great. I was reading some information about Dustin, and I usually get biographical matter, and I was particularly amazed with the thing that said, you know, you probably have got 12 paychecks coming from around Manhattan, from the work that you did, you know, while you were working here, trying to get established in the theater, from the various and sundry jobs that you did, which most of us have done in this business. And he's saying, it was very interesting.
Well, it's funny because I worked for Manpower, which was temporary.
Oh, yeah, with the white gloves.
No, I typed. I couldn't type with gloves on.
But Dustin Hoffman, we're delighted that you could take time out to be with us. Continued success with Jimmy Shine.
Thank you.
And the Midnight Cowboy, we know, will probably exceed the great acclaim that you received for The Graduate.
Thank you
Continued
very
success. Dustin Hoffman.
Don't like the...
Studio audience. And here's the first one, the Suppy Sales.
Suppy,
Do you write your own jokes, or do you hire someone to write them for you?
No, I write. That's obvious. That's obvious.
All right. That's an honest thing. Here's one from Meredith. At what age should children start dating?
Oh, golly. I don't know. I think that depends on the individual child or girl. I started dating around 13 or 14, I guess. In fact, I went steady at 14, but that's a whole other bag. A lot of mothers don't approve of that. I do.
Or fathers.
Or fathers. You're one, right?
Right.
Arlene, do you ever get stage fright?
Always before I go on in the theater, but never in television.
Never in television. And the Soupy, any chance that Philo Cabbage will return to the airways?
Philo Kvetch. Philo Cabbage, that's it.
What is
That's
what
my
is
mother's name.
Thank you for your honest answers. And Soupy, we'll give you another chance to answer some other time. Thanks a lot. And won't you join us next week for What's My Line?
GSN is booking...